Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, representing Jason Blaha Strength and Fitness, and once again it is time for a full body workout. If you guys will please click like down below, be greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed or following, please do so, and drop me a comment down below. I would appreciate it, so thank you so much. Let's get over to the training. I decided, the 405 squat felt really easy. Part of me said, I want to just throw an extra nickel on each side and just do 455. This felt super light, like really, really light, like a warm-up. But I'm like, I really want to get a big bench today. I'm like, I want to get at least 345. So I feel like if I grind a squat, it could interfere. Let's see how we feel Friday. Legs are looking on point. I feel like my quads are really full today. I feel like the sled work is helping. So again, you'll kind of see where we're at with the low back. Obviously, we just keep getting leaner. Everything will get tighter. All right, so the 315 bench felt really easy. I walked over. It just locked out. I'm like, I bet I could have done 4 reps, 5 reps with this today, right? It just felt really easy, good pause, just right up. Again, felt like, the first rep of a work set. So again, did my little posing here so that we can kind of see where everything's at. I'm taking screenshots of that for all the social media every day, for those who are noting. Been working on my vacuums in the morning too. So the 315 felt so light. I was going to do 345, but I'm like, I can get 350 today. I know for a fact I can get 350. Let's just get in and get it. Let's just get focused, throw the plates on. And we got it. It was flat back, right? We're doing almost no arch here. Nice wide grip. I tried to get at least a 2-second pause. That was the goal. Like, let's just hold it and then drive it up. Now, it was a true max. Like, it came off the chest pretty quick, right? Good pause. We drove decent, but man, look at that grind. I feel like more incline work would really help me here. So I had said, I wanted to work the overhead in, and I just can't get the ranges of motion. I messed with it today, and I'm like, let's do where we're doing that really close grip pull up. Let's see if we can lock it there. It was even worse range of motion. So I'm just going to incline and continue to do some stuff to open my shoulders up I'll talk about. So I'm like, let's just get a good solid 500 deadlift, hold it at the top. I de-emphasized the lower body maxes today because I wanted to push benching. And I'm like, let's incline. Let's just build up to a good training max on the incline. And it felt really good. And no, I don't feel that at the moment I need to do a bunch of rep work on the incline. I might. I might mix it in with the decline. The decline's going well. And I'm like, let's just build up to a good training max. All right, let's just kind of see where the strength is. But man, feeling that, I could also come in and just do some rep work on the incline and then do the dips also. Be a really good chest and tricep combination. And it'll give me some shoulder. 345 felt good. I went for 360 and it still didn't feel like a max. Felt good. I feel like I could have gone heavier, but I'm like, let's just chill there. Let's get our dips in. Just wanted to do some inclining again, but it felt good. Right, and I do feel like that'll improve the bench and will also improve my aesthetics. Upper chest and triceps, never a bad thing. So we went over to the dips. I'm like, the dips are going really well. I got 12 reps on the best set with a 45. Let's do a 55 from this bottom position. So the whole idea with this, by starting from the bottom position, it forces me to get the deep stretch. Also, much lower risk of injury. We talk about injuries from ego lifting, but if you're forced to start out of the bottom, you're not going to be able to limit range of motion. You're not going to be able to do any of that stuff where people get hurt, right? Because we're starting in a stretch. We're starting from that dead stop, and we just drive it up. Okay, I've been doing these a couple weeks, and here's the other thing. Notice that my benching, in spite of deficit, in spite of slowly trimming down, getting leaner, all the fasted cardio, you guys notice the bench is going up. All right, dips work wonders for me. They built the biggest arms I ever had way back in the day. So I want to focus on the arms, but I don't feel like all the extensions have done as much for me as dips do. My arms were the biggest whenever I focused on dips. They were always bigger at every point in history. So I feel like doing the dips, the big compound movement there, is really what's going to get me there. But it's also carrying over to my bench press. I feel like some incline wouldn't hurt. Still a big barbell movement. I wanted to do some overhead, but I really want to live on dips, pull-ups, curls afterwards. So we get our big 3, and then we do sled for the legs. And I feel like, again, my quads are getting thicker again. I feel like the sled work is absolutely helping us carrying over to the squatting. Lo and behold, dips build my bench, sleds help build my squat, and we just squat, bench, and deadlift heavy. But I'm almost kind of like, instead of the heavy singles, I could come in and work some incline. The dips didn't suffer for the incline, right? They didn't suffer. But then we finished with stuff. So here, what are we doing with the chins? I want to open my shoulders up, and I noticed the one thing it really just is like almost painfully opens them up is when I do the underhand grip pull aparts. So I'm sitting here going, I see some physical therapists, guys. I've seen guys like Athlean X. It's really good shoulder health, does really wide grip chins. And since that sort of position really opens that shoulder up, the other stuff's not helping. The close grip overhead dead hangs have not improved my overhead. The pull-ups done the other way are not helping. So let's go with this other extreme. Because this forces my shoulders open in a weird way too, right? And we do tons and tons of pronated stuff with all the benching. Let's see if this helps. Plus, again, I like pull-up variations. I like doing lots of them. I'm curious to see if I do my chins like this for a little while, especially trying to do a lot of them from the dead hang, right? And then maybe do I'm almost thinking about doing some dead hangs this same way. Will this open the shoulders up more? Could I maybe then do a wide grip overhead press eventually also? Possibly, right? Possibly. And the same thing with the curls. You know, it looks a lot better on camera when I do a close grip, but I know that I feel a lot of bicep when I do that wider grip. Feel a lot of bicep. So I'm also like, let's take the grip out a little wider on this. I feel like it's a cleaner range of motion too for me, you know. So I took these to failure. They felt really good, right? It's a nice big compound technically still for the biceps. So let's just do some really hard, focused mind muscle connection, intense barbell curls through a full range of motion, right? Of course, I'm hitting failure there. I couldn't do that rep. It just sticks at the bottom. I tried to do it, and it just barely moves. Then I failed kind of on the 9th rep. I really tried to push it on the last one. So again, let's do those wide grip chins. Let's do the barbell curls to specialize in biceps afterwards, right? Because my arms, biceps, 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 right? Dips, because we know the dips build my triceps historically, and let's just do the stuff that we know will work for the biceps. And I want to see if that helps with the shoulder, right? I have a feeling it might. We know the other stuff hasn't. I want to see if that will then allow me to get those ranges of motion. I want to be able to open up that subacromial process more, which is really my problem. I don't have any pain on any of the overhead stuff for the record. There's no pain at all. It just simply has no range of motion where I want it. So I'll see if that helps. But overall, really happy with today's workout. Super happy with the bench. So I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.